Hey, Howie, I see what you're doing. I see you being aggressive. You didn't get the guy I wanted, but you definitely got somebody, and that somebody gotta be who Nick Sirianni wanted. So at least you made somebody happy. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Augie.
Fine stepping in the flexing, fine stepping in the flexing. Grab a rapper for his rollie, couple bricks on the necklace. Fine stepping in the flexing, fine stepping in the flexing. Bunch of niggas in the van with me, bunch of weapons in the section.
Yo, that man, you know what it is. You know what it is. Your boy, fully fresh, aka the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you haven't done it, please, I appreciate it in advance if you just hit that sub button right down there for your boy. And also, man, it's a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. And last but not least, hit the like button for your boy, man. Pushes me out there, algorithm, all that. We know all that. Just hit the like for your boy. I appreciate it in advance. All right, so, fresh fact of the day. Fresh fact of the day is, and I said this before, but I think I need to explain it again. You can't expect somebody to move how you move. If you do something out the kindness of your heart, it should be that. It shouldn't be expecting, if I'm in this jam, that person's going to do that for me. Because sometimes it don't work like that. Just because you got somebody out of a jam and that you think that you're in the jam, that they're going to get you out, it always ain't like that. So just do things out the kindness of your heart and don't expect things back, and you won't have nothing to worry about. All right. Y'all seen in the y'all seen in the intro, man, my man Eemontago, go cop that. If you want to know how to get the merch, it is also in the link. Both of those things will be in the link. Y'all already know how we get down. All right. So the Eagles have acquired Zach Pascal. I like the move, not gonna lie to you. Another slot guy, so it begs a question of what are you gonna do with Reagor? But that's another video that we probably gonna get into tomorrow. But that is the first question that comes to mind, is what are you gonna do with Reagor? Are you gonna try to trade him, or whatever the case may be? Does he make it past the trade deadline? Does he even make it past the season? I mean, he's a first-round pick, but we've seen what these first-round picks are going for now. You've seen what Baker Mayfield just went for. You've seen what Matt Ryan just went for, like a third-round pick. A couple other people. So we see these first-round picks. Hey, man, first round or not, you're going to get what you're going to get, especially if you're going to let the guy go. All right. Zach Pascal is a guy that Nick Sirianni loves. This is one of the guys he feels as though is a grinder. I think he was a walk on that Old Dominion. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this guy has grinded. I mean, when you look at his stats, they're not eye popping, but for a slot guy, they're okay. I mean, they're better than Reagor's. So when you look at it, I think Nick Sirianni, last year was the only year that he wasn't with Nick Sirianni. So when you look at the whole situation of Zach Pascal, hold up. When you look at the whole situation of Zach Pascal, I like the complete package. I would have liked it another outside guy and to try to fit Quez in the slot, and have another outside guy, a bigger guy, a taller guy. I mean, Zach Pascal is only 6'2". I understand it, I get it, but I do think he's a guy that has good hands, sure hands, and this is a guy that can fit right into Nick Sirianni's scheme. He knows the guy. So in 2018, he had 27 receptions, only 286 yards, 2 touchdowns. 2019, 41 receptions, 607 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Last year, 2020, 44 receptions, 600 yards, and 5 touchdowns. That was his best year. And then you got last year, probably his worst year, other than his rookie year, 38 receptions, 384 yards. I don't know if he was trying to get used to a new scheme. I don't know what it could have been over there with that. But you do see a guy that had leveled up every time under Nick Sirianni. And now he gets a chance to do that again. Now he gets a chance to try to level up for the Philadelphia Eagles under Nick Sirianni's thumbprint. And I like it. It's not the most exciting thing, but it's a need that we must have. I've been banging on the table saying that we need a veteran. I said this last year. They didn't get one. They didn't even try. I ain't going to say try. They didn't even try to just get a guy that was out there like Golden Tate, just to even have in the locker room. You know what I mean? Instead, you wanted to have Greg Ward and J.J. Whiteside as your oldest wide receivers. But it seemed how we learned from his mistake, and probably so did Nick Sirianni. And they seen that a guy that was available, only a 1-year deal. So we're gonna have we got a lot of prove-it deals. This team is going to look totally different next year when you look at all these 1-year deals. But sometimes these prove-it years, we seen guys win a Super Bowl in these prove-it years. You seen guys like LeGarrette Blount. You seen guys like just a whole bunch of dudes, man. The list went on and on. We know the list. I can't think about it right now. The slot corner and all those kind of guys. Not saying that this is a Super Bowl year, but I'm saying is it's a thing that Nick Sirianni preached last year, and I think you're going to see competition. Hopefully having Pascal can put a fire under Reagor to get better. Because when you look at it, it really was nobody fighting for him for the slot position. I mean, you got Greg Ward, but Greg Ward is always going to be that guy. He's going to get his couple snaps, and that is what it is. And when you got a first round guy, they're not never going to put Greg Ward over that. But if you have a guy who has the air of Nick Sirianni, you have a guy who fit in the scheme already of Nick Sirianni. Oh, now Jalen Reagor, you're going to have to fight for those positions. And hopefully that competition helps this kid get better, because we have seen him not be good. So hopefully he can only get better, man. I like the move. Man. But we're going to definitely talk about Reagor and what this leads for him probably tomorrow. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly. Stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.
Stay Philly, stay fresh.